Educate yourself on education meant to dumb you down. System design your manipulation of your future life. Protocol to take your time and take your mind from who you are. Question is, will it change? And if so, tell me how.
Well, you know where it's going to change? It's going to change from our generation waking up enough to realize that when you try to educate children out of mind, body, and spirit, when you tell them that they're only worker bees and they're only supposed to follow a certain very narrow, way of being in the world, and you don't even allow them to ask basic questions like, why am I here? Which gets back to your question, because as a little boy I had amazing experiences that showed me that there were many, many higher dimensions, which I call like cosmic consciousness and divine dimension, numerous ones.
No, there's more to the physical world than me see. Of course I can see the education in this world designed to make you sleep and weak. Memorize numbers, repeating the struggles. Teachers are guards, principle the war, and failure to winners, days are rewarded. Dividing the classroom, cultures molded. I pledge allegiance to the fact that I will continue my mission to reach the youth and give them a real chance for higher learning, spiritual growth and awareness of the grid, bringing forth the power for my mind and body and the soul. I done my 12 years and forgot the info that they showed me, so had to go back to the lab and teach myself the real truth. Information showing me we've been screwed, all the clues since the first day of school. Mind control programs begin to move, diplomas and degrees. Hey, you gotta pay for your college dream. In the workforce, at the workplace, 9 to 5, got you working nights, missing precious time with your family. Know that times are tough. For sure it's getting harder, for sure it's getting tougher. We need to stick together, love and educate each other. For sure it's getting harder, for sure it's getting tougher. We need to stick together, love and educate each other.
And so as I was teaching the state curriculum, this was during the 70s, I began to feel like a hypocrite. I began to realize that I was enslaved along with the kids, because I was allowed to have policemen and nurses and doctors come in and talk on career day, but I was not allowed to tell them that I was having a spiritual life.
Find the light inside your mind and open up by letting go. Domestication of the soul won't take control. I know we'll be free, moving energy that's infinite and keeps on traveling and getting knowledge from realities way beyond space and time. Shamanics leading, plants are breathing, spirits leaving, heart keeps beating, essence healing, message reading, DNA is changing. Really? That means coming from the stars in the galaxy, so don't get trapped in a school box. Hear me, fight the power by evolving the masses. Humans no longer divided. Global consciousness is waking up, it's time to move, right? Celebrating life, appreciating everything inside.
Like I had an out-of-body experience when I was like about 5 years old. When I was a baby, I could remember, I know this sounds far out, but I was a baby and I could remember language. I could remember thinking in languages. And I remember the moment where my higher self said, no, you're too young to think in language, and I knew that I had been reincarnated. I knew from the very beginning I had been reincarnated. So I remembered, I've never forgotten some of my past lives. And so my whole youth was a variety of experiences that showed me that there was this incredible dimension of consciousness, which of course as Catholics we call God,
Right.
And it was the most important power at work in my life, my whole life. That's how I got in the Peace Corps. I know, it was divine intervention. And I've had many experiences like that. And so I decided to name the book Uncle Tom's Classroom with that subtitle, Cosmic Superself, because I realized that the kids were being denied the truth about who they really were, which was in fact disempowering them and turning them into slaves.